Namaskar. I'm Harpreet Kaur and I welcome you all to our live and interactive 5-day, 5-hour online training program on leveraging AI for transforming school education. You are watching us live on PM eVidya channels 6 to 12 and also on our YouTube handle NCERT Official. Well, in this training program, we are basically learning how to use AI for school education because NEP 2020 also emphasizes on the strategic use of these technologies. These technologies are really engaging in nature. They provide hands-on experience and how we can use them in imparting school education and thereby improving access, equity, quality and learning outcomes. Because we need to reach the last mile learner, we want to make education accessible for all and AI comes really handy. But its judicious use and how to use it, what all are the areas where we can use it differently and to our benefit, this is something which we are going to learn in this entire training program. Today is day 1 of the training session and the topic that we are taking up under this training session is Foundations of Artificial Intelligence, Key Concepts, Components and Working. We have been learning about what artificial intelligence is. We hear this term every now and then, but how it is making learning really interesting and engaging, how it is providing the hands-on experience, what all we can do using artificial intelligence in educational domain. If you have questions like these, please feel free to get in touch with us. Our phone number is 8800440559. We also have a dedicated email ID for you, that is training.helpdesk@cit.nic.in, and on our YouTube handle NCERT Official, you can send us your questions, suggestions and feedback. To know more about day 1's training session, we are joined by our experts, so please join me in welcoming Dr. M.Durairaj. Sir is Associate Professor from School of Computer Science, Engineering and Applications, Bharathidasan University, Tiruchirappalli, Tamilnadu. Sir, namaskar and very warm welcome to the session.
Respected dignitaries, my dear teachers and participants, good evening to you all. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to this wonderful session on artificial intelligence in education. This is in alignment with the National Educational Policy 2020. You all know education today is undergoing a significant transformation and technology, especially artificial intelligence, is playing a vital role in shaping how we teach, how the students can get use of this. And also I would like to thank the Central Institute of Educational Technology for providing me the opportunities. The foundation of artificial intelligence, I am going to cover key concepts, components, some of the working principles. Okay. I hope this will be very interesting to you and very useful to your the classroom teachings. If you want to make introductions and context, okay, what we are going to do today. National Educational Policy 2020 promotes the emerging technologies, we know. Need for, and also they are advising us to need for the inclusive, equitable educations. And also AI supports the teachers and the learners. National Curriculum Foundations Framework and Fundamental Stage and National Curriculum Frameworks for the school educations. There are two entities. They are making the integration of AI in school educations and supports the competency-based learner-centric. I want to highlight here. It should be the learner-centric and inclusive pedagogical practices. AI-enabled tools such as some of the tools that can address the diverse learners' needs, monitoring progress, enhancing classrooms engagement. Okay, everything. Now some of the tools are intelligent tutor systems and adaptive learning platforms and automated assessment, learning analytics, educational chatbots. These everything comes under the AI. no, artificial intelligence. You know, intelligence, the person can be intelligent. Generally we say this person is very intelligent. How we are saying? He has to think intelligently. Okay. The same way how the machine can become intelligent. When the person or the machines think on its own and taking the decisions on its own, it will be, comes under the category of intelligence. Okay, today's program objectives is the understanding the fundamental of artificial intelligence and some of the concepts and components and how it works, working principles, how AI will be working and how the machines can be teach, how it can take the decisions on its own and how this AI can be relevant to our classrooms, how the students can benefit out of this, and also the some of the final consideration of ethical and responsible of AI is there should be no ethic. And okay, before going into the details, so what is artificial intelligence? Machines performing human-like tasks. Okay, it learns, reasons, decisions makes. It makes the decisions. If you want to ask me the simple meaning of that, artificial intelligence is the ability of a computer or a digital system to think, learn and make the decisions in a way similar to humans. How it's exactly like how humans learns from the input from the outside world, from eye, from air, from reading. Okay, how we are getting the knowledge. The same way the computers, the machines also getting the input from the outside world. In the form of, the only difference is in the form of data. Okay, in simple words, artificial intelligence helps machines learn from information and support humans making the better decisions. We can make the decisions, but AI will be a supporting tool. Nowadays, AI plays each and every domain. AI augments teachers, but not replace them. But it cannot be teachers. Okay, AI in educations. Okay, how it can be in alignment with national educational policy. Okay, it should be a learner-centric, the student-centric learnings. And inclusive classrooms. What is that? A tool support the children with the different learning needs. Okay, languages, abilities. All the all kids are not same. All the students are not same. They have no special attention to teach them. We have to focus on them. So it should be a inclusive classrooms. We have to get around all of our students. Teacher support. It should support the teachers, not the replacement. And effective use of technologies. The technology should be effectively used. Okay, better learning insights. AI based learning analytics help the teachers to track student progress and provide the timely support and how to know in what way we can the particular students need, how to take the class and how to teach the particular students. Ethical and safe use. So finally, as we discussed earlier, AI must be used responsibly with the teacher supervision, ensuring the student data privacy and age appropriate learning. Today this is the era of internet, so we have to be ethical. Okay, generally when you go for the classroom teachings and taking classes, we have to focus on the pedagogy. Okay, what the pedagogy? What is mean by pedagogy? Pedagogy is the art of science of teaching. Okay, how to teach. Okay, it refers to how the teachers plan, teach, interact with the students and assess learning to help the learners understand, and apply the knowledge. So it's the science, how to handle the classrooms. Okay, sir, you may ask me. Okay, we are traditionally from we are handling classes. We are taking classes. Our work is to take the classes to the students. But how it can be a science? Yes, because every students are unique. Every child is unique. We have to focus on them. We have to devise the technology or our curriculums to comfort with the particular students. Okay, pedagogy is not what we teach. No, it is how we are teaching. Okay, some of the element of the pedagogy are teaching methods and strategies, classrooms interactions, and learning activities. Some of the activities, assessment practices, understanding learners' needs. I know you all are familiar with these things. My job is to highlight how AI supports pedagogy. The thing is, okay, we are pedagogy is we know very well as a teachers, we know very well. Okay, how AI can be supportive in this? AI supports the pedagogical practices, helps in personalized learning for the learners, assist in formative assessments. We can get the help of AI for the assessment of the students, enhance the classroom's atmosphere, engagement. Okay, nowadays students are technological savvy peoples. They are better than us in many aspects. They are very much every kid from child very kid every kids are very much fond of gadgets. So if you introduce technology oriented classrooms for the students, they will be happy, and also the result also will be the wonderful. Pedagogy is the method, practice teaching that focuses how learning takes place. Okay. Why AI relevant to the teachers? In what way it can be helpful to the teachers? AI is not about a robot. It's not the robot. It cannot replace the teachers. It is about supporting the teachers in understanding the students better, personalizing the learning, reducing repetitive works, and improving the learners' outcomes. It's exactly the similar with the earlier slide what we have discussed just before. AI is the enabler of quality, equity, and inclusions in the classrooms. Okay, what AI can do in education? It can do a lot of things. It can help to learn from student data. It's in the perspective of student. Okay, student data in education, classroom education. Recognize patterns, learning gaps and strength. The pattern, generally we know when we are going to assess a student, we go for the patterns, how the particular student is performing, how he is in all the tests and all the examinations, how the particular students performed. There will be a pattern. So there may be the patterns in the decline, or there may be the pattern in increase. Okay, upward directions. Okay, these are all known as the patterns. Predict the needs. So we have to predict what the particular child needs, so that we can suggest the remedial things, enrichment supports, provide the feedback quickly. We want the feedback. Then only we can improve ourselves. Adapt the contents to students' pace and levels. Okay, just like teachers understand student better over times, so the same way artificial intelligence also learns from us in over times. But AI is not for replace the teachers. So the people's, the experts are frequently emphasizing AI does not replace teachers. AI does not think like humans. AI does not have emotions. AI does not make final educational decisions. So all we teachers have to do. Okay, fundamental concepts In simple terms, if you ask me, we need data. So AI, if you AI become expert, if you want, artificial intelligence can make the want to make decisions for us to support us. That AI definitely need a data. Okay, AI works using the data, like students' answers, some kind of assignments, their progress, and everything will be the data. Okay, it learns from the input. How the similar way how the students are periodically how they are learning, the same way AI also learns from the based on the data. AI suggests the actions. Okay, based on the input, based on the records, artificial intelligence can suggest some kind of decisions. But there is no need to fully believe or support the decisions. The teacher has the right to take their own decisions based on the support or help he is got from the artificial intelligence tool. Okay. The continuous improvement, AI improves continuously. If you give large amount of data, the decisions will be more accurate. If you give less amount of data, it may be it is not lesser than the mark, the level we expect from the AI. Working principles of AI systems, how it works, how before artificial intelligence helps us, it works fine. But before going to know how the benefit of the AI, we will go the background of how it works. It in previous slide also we discussed data, informations collected or analysis for the decision makings. Maybe the performance depends upon the different domain. Any kind of data can be fed. If you want to educational decisions, you have to give the students performance, attendance, learning behavior data, and personalize and improve the school education's kind of data. Okay, then there is a inbuilt algorithms. Algorithms are available in the AI. Algorithm only help to help the machines to learn from the data. Okay, what is the algorithms? It's we know that the technology people knows that it is the step-by-step procedures used to process data. Because it got data, how to process the data, how to learn, okay, how to make the pattern, okay, how to find out the patterns. Pattern means what is the similarities, what is the trends going on in a particular kind of data. Okay, and how to solve the problems. These and all comes in the form of algorithms. Okay, educational platforms. Okay, once so there are the platforms are available, digital systems that support and deliver services and applications. Example, the platforms like LMS and educational apps deliver content and assessment and feedback efficiently, and these all are kind of known as the technology platforms. Then finally comes to the human oversight. Okay, what is that? Human involvement to monitor, guide and ensure a responsible use of the systems. Okay, we have to monitor, we have to give the comments. We all know that the software people they are frequently worrying about the trend nowadays. The AI taking over the work of role of the developers, the software developers. How? Even though it's taking over the role of the software developers, somebody should be there to monitor whether it's correctly learning or whether it is correctly making the decisions or not. Okay. The same way teachers and educators guide, monitors, ethically use technology to support the meaningful learnings. Okay, there are broad kind of artificial intelligence. One is the narrow AI, another one is general AI. Okay, what is the narrow AI? It is specialized systems designed for specific tasks. For example, we some kind of tools, that is algorithms. Everything is designed for the educational purpose. Okay, that is for the educational AI. That can be helpful for the decisions making in the educational domain. In education, narrow AI supports the specific tasks like automated grading and personalized learning recommendations and attendance monitoring. These kind of things, we can train the AI to do these kind of things. Okay, examples. Okay, the Google Assistant and the Siri. These and all the narrow AI. Example of narrow AI. Okay, general AI. General AI can a theoretical concept where the machine can perform any intellectual task like a human, but it's under the research. Still, the experts and the technology people have not reached such general AI tools. Some other the major categories of the artificial intelligence are machine learning is the one part, natural language processing another part, learning analytics, computer vision. So these are the some of the major categories. Machine learning is the branch of artificial intelligence that enables the computers learn from the data and improve performance without being explicitly programmed. We are not programming everything. So programming means, so for the particular task, we are making some computer program to do. For examples, how to move, how to do one particular works. Okay. For that we can make the algorithms from start to end. But AI, there is no such things. So we made a programs, experts made some kind of algorithms, but it learns from the data. Based on the data and patterns, it make the decisions on its own. Okay. Then another part is natural language processing. So one of the difficult part of the in this field is processing of natural language. There are n number of languages all over the world. Each and every language is unique. Our Indian languages are unique. It cannot be exactly match with foreign languages like English. English cannot we cannot speak English like our Indian languages. It is entirely different. So there is a general opinion in all over the world. The we peoples particularly from Indian peoples are speaking English like Indians. Okay, that's we will leave that. But the processing of language is very difficult task. It can be done by the artificial intelligence. And the learning analytics involves the collecting, analyzing some kind of any data in educational domain, educational data, improve the learning outcomes and teaching effectiveness. Then another part is computer vision. So like our human visions, the computer should have the visions to see the images and interpret, understand the visual informations from the videos and images. We all know that nowadays all the communications takes place based on the video and images. The people generally communicates with the emojis. Okay, if the person is happy, he sends the smiling emoji. If the particular person is very angry emojis. So the communication takes place in the form of images. Okay, in the machine learning is the way of computers to use informations to make decisions and predict outcomes on its own. Okay. The key here is that these computers are not directly instructed to how to perform this task. So already we discussed. It is not, we are not instructing the systems how to perform the particular task and how to make the decisions on the particular domain. It performs, it does its own. It based on the data, based on the pattern in the data, it makes the decisions on its own. It is like students learning from the books, lectures, in schools gradually getting better, and the subjects over time. In the same way, the machine AI also the gradually becoming the better, and it gives the more accurate results. The mechanics of the artificial intelligence is the machine learning. So we already discussed. It is the way of computers learns from the examples. If you give some examples. For examples, I want to give you an examples. If you give the data for past 10 years weather data to the artificial intelligence machines, it learns and it can predict when the next year and what date and what time we will get what kind of climate, when we will get the rain. Approximately it can predict from the trend, for a pattern for past 10 years. The same way the machine learns and predicts. Some of the algorithms we are using. Okay, anyhow, you may ask, as a teachers, why do we want to make, go into the details, elaborate details of the artificial intelligence? Anyhow, we know that artificial intelligence is there in everywhere and every tools, but we should know how it works. Okay, the key algorithms, there are the 3 different algorithms in broad category of the algorithms. Supervised learning, it learns with a supervisor based on correct answers, that is the supervisor. And unsupervised learning, the computer finds the pattern on its own. There is no need of any supervisor. The group of students for similar learning styles, so there will be it's like there is no supervisor. Okay. Then another one is the reinforcement learning. So based on the feedback, based on the mistakes, it learns, it corrects itself and predicts. So the data plays the role. Data is the learning material to the artificial intelligence. Better and more examples help the systems learn accurately. Okay. When the management installed camera in our department for biometric attendance, initially when we went to the before the camera, it failed to recognize face. If you wear specs, it failed to recognize our face. Then we had to remove the specs and we had to go and see the camera. Then after a few months, no need to go near to them. When we just cross that before the camera, it automatically takes our attendance. That's what during that time it learns from the different kind of our image data. The same way machine learning works. The same way artificial intelligence works. Okay, natural language processing, so I told you already, it is very complicated and a very complex process. Okay, it is a branch of AI that enables computers to understand, interpret, respond human language, because we are making the command, we are asking. Nowadays, the peoples are they are not ready to type everything, so they are just want to instruct. They want to respond based on our instructions. The machine has to respond based on our instructions. It allows the machines to process. So what's happening when if you give the command to the machines, it collects through some input devices, then it processes the text, okay, and the speech languages used by some kind of algorithms. Then it accordingly it responds. Okay, like chatbots. If you ask some things, that will respond. Like voice assistants, Google voice assistants are there, Siri and Amazon are there. So these learning apps and tools are responded based on the voice instructions, as per the voice instructions. Natural language process improves the communications between the human and machines in a natural and meaningful way. Because when you're going to type, it can understand, but if you instruct, you can ask anything. Okay, it can respond. It can process our voice input and process what our intentions and what our requirements. Then accordingly, the machines responds. Okay, another part is the learns. Okay, machine learns. How it learns? Okay, after learning, what kind of analysis and analytics it makes? Learning analytics refers to the collection and analysis of data to understand how to learn. In our in the context of classrooms, it learns the students' data and process. It learns how the particular students learn. It helps teachers track progress, identify the learning gaps, recognize the strength. Based on these insights, teachers can provide the timely support to different learning groups of students. Okay. Learning analytics supports the data-informed teachers, improves overall learning outcomes. Then another point is computer vision. So I already told the computer vision is to learn from the video and the images. Okay. It is the branch of the AI that we know. It allows the machine to recognize the objects, faces, our face, text, and the patterns of the visual data. Like the automated cars are working. How the cars are working? So we cannot program everything. It has to analyze the visual things. What it is getting through the camera, what the objects are moving, whether it's a human or dog or animals, and from which side it's coming, whether it will come or not, whether it's going outside or not. Okay, there are no different scenarios. Sometimes the objects may come inside the road, so the automated car has to stop because the object will cross the road. Sometimes that objects, it is in the verge of going out. Okay, that also it has to understand. So the car has to process based on its vision so that it can take the rightful correct decisions, so that the car moves exactly the same way in all other domains, even our school education domain also the AI works. Okay, if we leave the sessions without touching generative AI, it is not fulfilled. It will not be fulfilled. Okay, what is generative AI? Okay, we learn something, artificial intelligence, it learns. What is generative AI? Generative, okay, definitions. AI, generative AI is the subset of artificial intelligence that improves the machines to create original content such as images, audio, text, and more. Nowadays, generative AI plays the major role in the social media and in every domains, because it's not read the data and based on the data it's not making the decisions. Based on the data, it makes the original creative works, creative decisions, or creative content like images, audio, text, and more. It can create on its own. Unlike the traditional AI, which focuses analyzing the data, prediction, decision making, but generative AI generates the new data from the learning patterns from the existing information. So whatever we give the input requirements, based on that it produces the new images. It can produce. Generative significance. What will be the significance? Generative AI is a revolutionary revolutions. It makes the revolutions of the industries by automating creative workflows, boosting productivity, and opening new avenues of innovation and expression. So because it's producing the new content, so obviously innovation takes place. The influence stretches across various fields, from art, entertainment, healthcare, and beyond. Okay, field of applications. Okay, where the generative AI is under actually plays the role. Art and design. It can be used to design art. It can create art. It can design something new. Some of the tools are DALL-E, DeepArt, n number of tools are available. It can create visually captivating arts. Okay, then it can create new musics. It won't copy. Creative. It creates the new musics. It can create the new musics. It can generate text. It can be generated. It can give its own answer based on its thinking. Like ChatGPT. ChatGPT is one of the ChatGPTs, Google Geminis. These are all the wonderful AI tools. You can ask anything, it answers based on the data. Even you can narrow down your requirements based on you can ask with respect to a particular domain or particular area or particular group of peoples. It can able to give the answers to you. Okay. Benefit and challenges of generative AI. Advantages, we know it is enormous. It is the creativity, efficiency. It boosts the artist's expressions by generating the novel ideas and content. In the side of efficiencies, automates the repetitive task. Repetitive tasks can be done by the machines easily, enabling creators to focus on more complex and meaningful works. Okay, what may be the ethical? So negative part, misuse. There is a risk of generating deep fakes. We all know deep fakes. It can make any imaginary things, imaginary content based on the existing data. And also it can create problem to the society, and also it can be used to spread the misinformations. So that the government initiates the social media crackdowns at the time of emergencies, and generally the government does. Okay. What the bias? AI systems may inadvertently amplify biases that exist in the training data. Okay, so what will happen is it can generate some data. The same data will go again to the AI. So based on the new some other AI generated data, so the machines will learn from that data. It is not original. So based on that data, it can produce also. There are the possibility of producing the wrong decisions. Okay, so we should be aware of those things. In the conclusions remark, it is crucial to understand both the potential and the challenges of generative AI in order to use its power responsibly. For in the any technological innovations, there may be negative things, enormous positive things. In the classroom practices, it can be personalized learnings and adaptive assessments. Personalized learning in the sense that students learn from their own pace. Okay, every students are unique. We should not be never compare with students with other students. Okay, the content suited to their level and needs. It supports the slow learners with the remediations and advanced learners with the enrichment. Okay, adaptive assessment. AI based assessment automatically adjusts the difficulty of the questions based on student responses. It helps assess rule understanding rather than memorizations. Based on the student's response, the AI tool can adjust on its own. It is the adaptive. It can adapt. Okay. Then automated feedback. AI provides the instant feedback on quizzes, assignments. When you are thinking to conduct some quiz programs, AI tool can automatically assess instant feedback and give the instant feedback of the group of students, how they performed, how they are doing, how that the quiz is progressing. Everything, so instantly you can get the details from the AI tool. Then student support. AI tools like a chatbot, learning assistants help the students and clear their doubts anytime, like teachers. But it provides the guidance and the resources, especially outside the classroom hours. They can get help of the this kind of generative AI tools like chatbots and everything. Okay, how the pedagogical integrations align with the learning outcome. Teacher strategies and AI tools be clearly mapped predefined learning outcomes. We have already predefined learning outcomes, how it should be. And assessment activities, resource contributes directly to achieving the intended knowledges and skills. These all can be properly assessed. And support formative assessment. The formative assessment focuses on continuous evaluations during the learning process. Not only the end of the learning we can assess the students. It's not like that. During the learning also the tool can be useful to assess the students. AI enabled quizzes, feedback and analytics help the teachers to monitor the students and understand the real time and adjust the instructions accordingly. Okay. Differentiated instructions. Differentiated instruction addresses the diverse abilities, interest and learning paces of the students for the individual students, for the different category of the students. Okay, the common AI technologies teachers already use or can use. Many teachers are already using the not only teachers, the many people are already using AI. Okay, Google search engines, search suggestions we are getting. Google search is like artificial intelligence only. YouTube video recommendations, okay, and voice assistants, and spell check and grammar tools, online quizzes with the instant feedback, and everything comes under the AI. Okay. AI in the classrooms, simple examples, adaptive worksheets based student level. Based on the student level, the adaptive worksheet can be generated. Automatic feedback can be in the online test can be generated. Language learning apps. The apps support the vocabulary building, pronunciations practice and grammar corrections through interactive exercise with the AI, because it can understand. We can make the system to understand our voice. We can get the instant feedback from the machines. Okay, chatbots and doubt clarifications can be effectively used by the students, and learning analytics dashboard can be made. Dashboard can be used to visualize the student performance engagement. For all the students, performance can be visualized by using appropriate AI tools. Okay, there are the huge number of national digital platforms are available. That if you venture into the Central Institute of Educational Technology website, CIET websites, you may find Niksha, SWAYAM, NSC, ICT curriculums, and there are Prashas, eVidya, and there are number of they are listing in the website. PM eVidya, MOOC and SWAM. These and all digital platforms that can be effectively used for the classroom teachings, for the learning of the students. Online AI platforms available for classrooms are some of the there are so already I told you they have listed a number of tools are available, and some of the popular are Khan Academy, Khan Mago, Magic and Schools.ai, edu aide.ai, School AI. So I am not not only it's not like advertising some of the specialized some of the proprietary softwares. It's like we are we are exposing, we are educating what kind of tools are available in the online. And like Google Gemini can be effectively used for the education's notebook LM, allows to upload documents like textbooks, lecture notes, okay, and ChatGPT, Cloud, and Google Classrooms, and QUILL this writing assistant is frequently used to summarizing the text, paragraph, paraphrasing, and checking the grammatical errors. Gamma AI used to create the presentations, slideshows from the text prompts. So what are the requirements? Just you have to give them in the form of text. You can ask, I want to know in PPT for the particular part of the physics class, particular part of the biological class for subjects. So if you give the correct keywords, it will like a prompt, the AI will generate, the Gamma AI can generate the entire slides, so that you can save your time, you can go and discuss with your students. Then ethical responsibility. So in the it is very important part of the as a teachers, it is the important part. We have to maintain the students' data privacy. Student personal and learning data must be protected and used only for the educational purpose. Nowadays, data theft is the kind of things going everywhere. So anonymous people are calling by using our phone numbers because they got the data from somewhere. Okay, so it should not be there. And fair and inclusive use. AI tools should treat all students equally without bias or discriminations. Age appropriate tools. So the teacher should monitor whether the particular tool is suitable for the particular level of students, and human judgment in the assessment. The teacher must make the final decisions on the assessment. We should not simply believe or follow the assessment or predictions given by the AI. This is in line with the National Education Policy of 2020. It is the value-based education, and in the policy and the governance perspective, human in the loop. Teachers remain actively involved in guiding, monitoring, validating AI-supported classrooms. Okay, national educational goals. Okay, what is that? AI should align with the curriculum standards and broader educational objectives of the nations, that is clearly framed. Teachers' capacity buildings. Teachers' educations to effectively and confidently use AI tools in teaching and learnings. When they will become effective, when the capacity building of the teachers done properly. So we should be familiar with the tools available. Okay, what can be the takeaway from the today's sessions? AI supports the quality educations. Okay, there is no second opinion. AI enhances the quality educations by enabling the personalized learning, timely feedback, and data-driven insights. Based on the data only, it gives the decisions, output. Okay, so it is the data driven insights, and it helps to address the diverse learners needs, improves the access the resources, and support better learning outcomes when used thoughtfully. Teachers remain the central part. Despite the technological advancement, and the teachers play the irreplaceable role in monitoring, motivating, and guiding the students. Okay, ethical AI is essential, where the responsible of AI in education requires transparency, fairness, data privacy, and inclusivity. Ethical AI ensures technology is used to safely or equitably protecting students' rights while building trust in digital learning environment. Okay. And what the reflections in my final things are: how AI can support in our classrooms. It supports by helping teachers personalize the learning, save times on routine tasks, repetitive tasks, and better understand the student progress, because we can get the immediate feedback from the when you apply AI tool. Responsible and informed use of AI should be the main motto. When used responsibly with the proper guidance, AI becomes a supportive tool, not a replacement, empowering teachers to focus more creativity, critical thinking, and student engagement. With these few words, and with these wonderful sessions, I would like to thank you all, and leave it to the teachers to think over it, and wish you all to make your classrooms in technological savvy or technological oriented classroom to support the educations of the students based on the different level of students. And with these times, I would like to thank Central Institute of Educational Technologies and the NCERT, and all the departments, and for giving me the opportunities. Thank you so much.
Sir, thank you so much for this entire presentation of yours. You very nicely explained what this AI is all about and how it can be used effectively in the classrooms, how it is helping the teachers, what is the role of generative AI. In fact, you've answered almost all the questions. So, as such, there are no questions left. But just on this last note, very briefly, would you like to give a message to all the stakeholders out there who are participating in this training program? If there is anything that you would like to share with them regarding the use of AI or encouraging its use, and how it is the need of the hour, and how they can come up with new and innovative ideas when it comes to AI.
So my suggestion is, there are n number of AI tools are available in online. So these online AI tools can be effectively used, and we have to, the teachers also have to learn.
Right.
As a teachers, we have to learn always continuously. And for our requirement of the students, we have to use with the support of AI tools, we can technologically enabled classrooms can be made.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much, Dr. Durairaj, for your wonderful explanation of the AI concepts as working principles and how we can actually use it in everyday school education. Thank you for your time and for your effort. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you, the audience.
Well, now viewers, it's time for me to wrap up this session. This was our day 1 training session under the umbrella theme of leveraging AI for transforming school education. Today, in day 1's session, we talked about foundations of artificial intelligence, key concepts, components, and its working principles.